Okay, so here I want to tell you what is actually Workday, and after that I will come little bit of what is a functional and what is a technical. Okay, so Workday is, see, usually in the market we have many softwares which are based on the ERP package, on the ERP. So ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. Okay, so first of all, what is the enterprise resource planning is? So it connects all kind of modules in a single database system. Okay, if you take finance, HR, and you take marketing, you take procurement, or whatever, all the departments will be linked to each other. Okay, at one given. So it is automatically integrated. You do the transaction here, it will go and do it. No need. So I will give an example. So what happens is, so usually in the HR department we run the payroll. Okay, so after running the payroll, each employee, his bank account number and net pay will given to the finance guys, and finance guys used to do the transfer 11 days. Okay, they used to write to the bank. Now it is not like that. Directly after running the payroll, you can directly post to the bank and directly post to the finance. No need to interaction with that department because it is a linked in a single database. Got it? So this is about just a ERP. Okay. So some of the ERPs are Oracle, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, BAN, Microsoft Dynamics, SAP, Oracle applications, all these things. So in 2005, David Effield and Anil Bushri, who are the co-founders of the PeopleSoft, so they went to a different kind of a thing, that why do you want to store all the data in a database or something? Why don't they will maintain by themselves? So which is a web link, okay, just like a web link where you can do all our transactions instead of installing all these things. So what they came up with? They came up with a technology called a SaaS. What is a SaaS? Service as a software. This is a cloud computing. Everything is based on the portal. Okay. Any doubts so far?
No.
So here, so that is about the it is a ERP, Workday is ERP, which based on the cloud technology, which is SaaS. Okay. So
Is it SaaS? SAS?
Yes, double AS. Okay. S means service, A means as a software.
Okay.
Service as a software. So we are doing services like as a software.
Yeah,
okay.
Software. Okay. Yeah.
So another thing is, when you talk about functional and technical, okay, I will explain you what is first of all functional. So when you talk about a technical, I can see, I will give you a normal example. So usually I will say one example. Okay. So assume that I need a pair of dress. Okay. I took a piece of cloth and I want to stitch. I want to stitch according to my requirements. Okay. So I want a really tight fit shirt. Okay, which is not really tight. Hands are narrow and you have a kind of a narrow kind of a stitch. So this is my requirement. Okay. Assume that I'm a client. Not all these clients will have a specific kind of a requirement. So each person will have a different. So to do this, we need a functional requirement. Got it?
Yeah.
Whereas ABAP, I will say, is like a tailor. After taking the requirements from the client, okay, if it is not standard, then the technical will comes to build it. Okay. Example I am giving it. In Workday, what is the difference between a technical and a functional is? So I will give an example. You studied in a university. Okay. So your university is located in a couple of countries. Suppose if it is located in US, example, in US it is located in different places. In that university, or if it is located in one place, what are the departments you have? Okay. In each department, how many lecturers are there, how many students are there. So this is nothing but you are defining your structure. Okay.
Yeah.
So this structure is not a fixed. Each client it varies. So this is a business requirement. So that structure, how are we mapping in our system? Okay. So this is about this. Okay, this is the functional. So you take the requirement from the client, go and configure in the system. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
So when I say technical guys, what they do is, okay, so Workday is very good at reporting and they provide excellent reportings. Now, I have a report where it is not is available in the standard system. So assume that employee count is there. Employee count look is not as per the client requirement. So can we customize it? If it is customizable, this technical guys comes and customize it. Okay. Even functional guys also can write a reports. It's not a big deal. The main technical work is, I will say an example. Okay. Workday is purely a master data. Okay. Here what is a master data means? Employee hire date, first name, last name, date of birth, marital status, what is his compensation, what is the general shift timings, okay, what is his bank details, what is his driving license, where did he previously worked, family details, spouse details, children. This is a general information. So this general is a master data where an HR administrator maintains in the Workday. Okay?
Okay.
So based on that, to run payroll, Workday never created any payroll system as of now. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
So whereas SAP, they have inbuilt master data plus payroll plus time also you can run some through programs. There are specific programs. You define logic and based on that it. So SAP is very good at payroll engine. Even if you take ADP, ADP has their master data plus they have their own payroll engine which are very good in the US countries. Okay. Whereas Workday does not still build in a payroll system. So now client has opted Workday as their master data. Okay. So all their employees data will be maintained in the master data. Okay. Now for them, if you maintain the master data, payroll has to be run.
Yeah.
Payroll has to be run. Okay.
Yeah.
So now when you are running payroll, you need input. What is his base salary, monthly salary?
Yeah.
Is it any allowances is paid? So how the system will take it? So they have a backend in a different system. Assume that Workday itself says that we are supporting ADP payroll with SAP, which is only as of now to US and Canada payroll. So how the ADP and ADP payroll in the backend, how it is running, it needs some master data. So when I hire an employee in the Workday in the master data, so this master data will be automatically connected through an interface and it goes to the ADP system and stores in the backend. So while running payroll, system takes the data from the ADP master data and run payroll. So automatically connected is happening through the technical guys. They write a coding and interface from this to this. Got it?
Yeah.
For our profile, technical are ruled out. Okay. I'm not saying because I only teach functional, but based on your profile, I'm saying that for you technical may not suit you. Okay. But it's up to your call whether you can go for a functional or a technical. Both has a demand. Functional guys has a functional demand, technical guys has a technical demand. But technical guys does not take a requirement from client. Okay. So what is the requirement? I will example what is the requirement. Okay.
Yeah.
So for a technical guy, the requirement will be given by the functional guy. I want like this, I want like this. But a functional guy takes the requirement from the client. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so example I am saying, so suppose if you hire an employee or you hire a student in the organization, okay?
Yeah.
So to take the student in the organization, you need couple of steps. Step 1, all the details should be filled. Step 2, it should go on approval by the manager, means your head of the department. Next 3 should be going to the head of the college. So you have like this approval system. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So when you take an employee into system through Workday, all the data will be filled, which course is applied. It goes to the specific department, get approved by your professor. He's okay, then it goes to the HOD. If HOD says okay, then it goes to the principal. And if principal goes okay, then it means yes, successfully these 4 steps are completed. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, done. So this is a process. So this process is nothing but just a requirement. Got it?
Yeah.
Any doubts between what is a functional and what is a technical?
You got it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So usually what happens is, you can see my screen. So usually Workday has modules like 2 modules. One is HCM, okay, human capital management. Second thing is finance, okay. So finance is for the finance guys to create a company and something, accounts, something like that, okay. So in the HCM, the main base thing is HCM core, which I am going to cover, okay. So what is HCM core consists of? One by one I will say. HCM fundamentals. First of all, when it says HCM fundamentals, I will explain you in a general how in an organization your organization is arranged, how your employees are arranged, okay, what is your compensation, what will be your work, all this general requirement is the fundamentals, okay. The next thing, you can see core concepts, okay. When you are new to anything, you need to know how to use it, how to navigate it. So suppose you want to learn a car, you need to know you need to learn driving, and you need to know where is gear, where is brake and everything, and control steering. So first you need to learn a little bit, and after that you will be got use of it, and then you can drive yourself. So here same way, when you are new to the software, you don't know how to navigate it. So now you learn step to step. So core concepts, labels, what is this tag, what is this, what happens if you go to button, what want if I search any employee, like this, okay. Next, organizations in Workday, okay. Any doubt so far?
No.
Okay, organizations in Workday. Here what I can say is, how your organization is maintained, various country, who is reporting to who, okay. So who heads the organization? Suppose if your organization is located in US, it is located in New York, California and Chicago. In Chicago, who heads? All these things, sub-location, divisions, where it is located, country-wise, multiple country-wise, all these things, okay. So this is about organization, and from higher to lower level or lower to higher level, it is called organization hierarchy. How to maintain, how to divide, how to create a sub-organization, all these things, okay. These are called organizations in Workday, okay. After creating organizations, we will be working on the staffing models. Staffing model is nothing but when you are creating a positions in organizations, okay, positions means general manager HR, general manager finance, like kind of this position. When you are creating a positions, there are usually in Workday there are 3 kinds of processes, okay, 3 kind of methods I will say. One method is position management, one method is job management, and another method is headcount management. What is the difference between job? One is position, one is job, and one is headcount management.
Headcount.
Yeah, I will give an example why you will use these 3 kinds. Okay, detailedly I will explain in the classes, but just brief I will give you. Okay, so when you say position management, okay, so what is a position means? First of all, I want to differentiate between a job and a position. See, job is a general classification. General. Okay. Example, my dad is a manager. Okay. My dad is a bank manager. It's a general bank manager. Okay. What is the position is? My dad is a bank finance manager, bank loans manager, bank liability manager. So here it is a specific managers. It can be a manager. Okay. He can be a head of the department. Head of the department is a job, but head of the IT department is a position. Head of the Max department. So you understand what is a job and a position, right?
Yeah.
Here, I want to have some rules and conditions for the job. Okay, job is unique. throughout your company you have only one job. If you say head of the department, you have only one job. So head of the department, my requirement is he should be American citizen, he should have minimum PhD degree, he should have minimum 20 years of experience. So if you are hiring any head of the department job, the person should fulfill all these requirements. Got it? Whereas a position, IT department should have only that kind of an IT. So previously job, either we can give restrictions based on job, or you can give restrictions specific to that position. If he's a finance manager, he should be doing some finance certification. Okay? This is only specific for that position. Got it?
Yeah.
So when is headcount? Headcount, using headcount, we create multiple jobs. If you take workman, okay? In an organization, you have a workman. Or if you in your college, you have a lab assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, while we are creating a lab assistants, we create in a group. I need 5 lab assistants. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole one group lab assistants group consists of 5 or 10 or 20. All positions who are creating in that group, okay, you can apply restrictions to that head group. No need individual job or no need a position wise. All 20 has the same rule.
Yeah.
Got it? So usually in your organization there, so that is a content. Next is, so when you come down jobs and position, how to maintain headcount groups, how can we do managing filled and unfilled position, creating positions, keeping restrictions, okay, how to create a job profiles, all these things. Next, compensation. When a position is hired, okay, compensation is nothing but what you get in an offer letter, okay. So if you belongs to this particular profile and you belong to this grade, you get a salary of annual salary of this, okay. And if you are a senior level, you get a salary of different range, but you get extra allowance, car allowance, mobile allowance, house allowance. If you are a top level, you get all allowances, phone allowance, car allowances, hotel allowances, everything. So these all compensation belongs to your specific profiles, means package. Package consists of profiles and grades, and each grade has eligibility. Eligibility means if it is New York, it is this much allowance. If it is in a different location, it might be more or it can be less, based on the conditions. Because New York is expensive compared to remaining cities. So here, when you are taking parking allowance you pay monthly as $1,000, whereas it is a different place we only pay $300. Okay, so these are all rules. So all these rules are defined in the compensation. Next is what is security groups. See, in any organization or any college, if you go and browse, you are not authorized to use all websites. Maybe only few websites you can authorize. On what basis they are restricted? So some sites are restricted because you can't use them. Okay. So if you go to the working organization, some sites are not restricted. Or if you go to your home, you can use any website available. There is no restrictions. Whereas if you work in the office, only some. So how are they restricting it? This is the restrictions. Okay. When I talk about a security group, okay, employee is one security, manager is one security group, HR administrator is one security group. Employee will not have access to hire another employee. He can access to have only change his personal details, family details, address details, and something like that. He can't change his salary details like that. Whereas HR administrator can change everything on behalf of an employee or anything. Okay. Manager can go and give approval for that. He no need to see manager, no need to see employee salary. So these are all nothing but a roles. Okay, these roles are defined in a security group, and each role has a profile. If he's an employee, he has this profile. If he's a manager, he has this profile. If he's a HR administrator, he has this profile. All these things will be done in the security group.
Security.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next is business process. As I told you, business process, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Okay. Assume that step 5. So when an employee is hired by HR administrator into the Workday, the first step is it should go to the recruitment manager approval. Got it?
Okay.
Once it go to recruitment manager approval, it should go to the compensation management approval. Once compensation said okay, it should go to his manager approval. If it is a manager approval, it should go to the his manager's manager approval. If manager's approval, the next step is immediately you create a Workday account. Workday account means that employee number will be created. Okay. If any of the step, any of the manager rejected, suppose if his recruitment manager is get approved, it's fine. After that, compensation management rejected because his compensation is not according to the as per his grade. Immediately he can reject it. Okay. Or your manager can decline it the process. So this is nothing but a business process. So when you say business process, it is the step one step. Suppose, hello, can you hear me?
No. Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Chandra, are you there?
Yeah, listen to slight disturbance.
Hello?
Yeah, Varma.
Slight
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me correctly, right?
Yeah, there was slight disturbance in between. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's fine. So here when
Yeah.
I'm talking about process 1, process 2, process 3, process 4, okay,
Yeah.
I will give an example. Okay, so these all steps is required if it is a process of hiring. Okay, so one more requirement is if
Yeah.
if you are hiring a person, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if the HR if go to the approval for the recruitment manager and recruitment manager is a manager for this employee, you only 2 times approval, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, so what happens if this is the conditions, you only need once approval. Once the recruitment manager approvals, immediately it could go to compensation management approval. Once compensation manager approval, it should not come back to his manager's approval because this person is already he's been approved once.
Okay.
So these are all special conditions. So this we define it. Okay. So this is all about the Workday. Okay. So after the core, okay, you can do expertise in compensation. Okay.
Okay.
You can be expertise in payroll. You can be expertise in time. Time is divided in 2 types.
Okay.
One is clock time tracking and one is absences. What is absences means to just maintain our paid absence or unpaid absence, like annual leave, casual leave, AN leave, sick leave, maternity, all these are absences. What is time tracking means based on our clock in and clock out, payroll has to calculate. Suppose if I came today 9 to 6, it pays only that many hours.
That one, yeah.
If tomorrow I don't work, we don't pay. If I work 2 hours only, it pays me 2 hours. So so there is a benefits. So that is also benefits. This is the core module. You want to get a job in the Workday, core is mandatory. After that, you need to be specialized in one of the module. To do one of the specialized in that module, your manager will approve you based on the requirement. You can't say that directly I can do payrolls, can be specialized in payroll. Got it?
Yeah.
So when you go to the Workday, they ask the questions on, if you are a functional, they ask questions only on these topics.
Okay.
How do you manage organization, how to create jobs and positions, how to do business process, how to do compensation, how to create a security proof.
Okay.
Okay? Any doubts before I wind up?
No, I don't have any doubts. So I just want to ask the other stuff. How many hours will it take per day?